Welcome everyone to the Foolish Commander. I am XK and I'm here to teach you guys about sealing techniques in Xiangqi. Yes, this is not an April Fool's joke. Yes, I was too lazy to make one. Yes, I am in the Shogi Harbor Xiangqi League. But before that, let's go through what is a sealing technique to begin with. Now, to me, a sealing technique is what I call feng. No, not what I call, but what Chinese Xiangqi players call feng, as in seal, to seal something. Now, why do you want to seal your opponents? The main reason is because you deny them options. You make sure that they have lesser options to play around, and as such makes their movements more predictable and much more easier to read. That's why sealing them off early into the game is beneficial. However, there are some risks because for your action of sealing them, you are pushing into their territory. And as a result of pushing them into your territory, it becomes harder it becomes more precarious if you're not careful enough. So let's just go to this scene. We have two pins. The chariot, both are chariots, but one is a cannon chariot and one is a knight. So black is controlling two pieces, whereas red is controlling two pieces as well. Which do you think is a better pin? Is it this pin, where black controls and exerts it, or is it this pin? Now just think about it for a few seconds. As you think about it, I will just let you guys know that yes, I am in the Xiangqi Shogi Harbor Xiangqi League, and I am playing as a competitor. Yes. This is week 2, and I got the week off, and some of you guys from the Discord wants me to review your games. I have. I watched them. I'm sorry, but oh god, oh good god. Anyways, let's go back. But in terms of pin efficiency, this pin is vastly superior than this pin. Sorry, it's supposed to be in the opposite direction. This pin is vastly superior than this pin. The main reason why is because black's cannon has more mobility than red's knight. Now let us consider for red knight. Where can red knight go? If it goes here, 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 any single direction that he likes, black will take it with the chariot. Okay, so the knight cannot move. If let's say the red chariot move away, black will take it. So pretty clear cut, pretty easy to tell. Now let's go back to the cannon. If the cannon moves to the side, obviously red will take it for tempo advantage. It's not much of a big deal. But more importantly, you are only restricted to the horizontal length. As in, obviously you won't want to move the chariot away and then the chariot takes the cannon for free. But in terms of the vertical lines, cannon can still go here, can go here, can go here, can go here, 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 here. There's still that option available. And this is what I mean by sealing. Sealing off. By pushing the cannon all the way down here, red is now sealed off. His chariot is now sealed off from the entire map. He has to move some elephant up to try to go to the other side, but otherwise his options are quite limited. He can't go up one step, he must go to the side, which is retreating back to where he came from, or he can't go to the elephant because the elephant is also trapped. It's sealed off. So, as you can see here, the benefits are that once you get a piece sealed off from the game, the piece is rendered useless. Or, yeah, it's practically useless. Now, if we look back into this situation, black can also play... Okay, if let's say you're caught in this type of situation, you have two options really. One, the first option, and this one is the worst, not as ideal situation, you just call it quits. You just say, okay, the chariot, both of these chariots are not going to play the game, and both of this okay, this chariot is not going to play this game. I'm going to be focusing on my, I think this is my right side. Yeah, I'm going to be focusing on my right side attack and use my pieces from that. But obviously, once the knight goes up, he's attacking the chariot. Life gets complicated real quick. The other situation is we evade it or we destroy the seal. I can't pronounce it. If we push the chariot to the side, we will try to be moving up from this angle and try to mobilize the piece outwards. But we will do it at a cost of tempo. We will need to spend more moves for this chariot to get out of this tricky scenario in the first place. Because he may make one move here, one move back, and then he needs to make one pawn move up, just so that he can even get to the outside world. The other option is to break it. How do you break it? By pushing the chariot down, you're attacking the cannon now. And by attacking the cannon will now need to move back or something like that. This is why pushing the cannon down all the way to the end is not as ideal as pushing the cannon here. Because now you sealed him off from the riverbank. But you are in a more, you're in a more safer position for the cannon. Now the cannon cannot get attacked directly like this. So, by pushing the cannon down here, he doesn't get the one move tempo to move back in the first place. So the only two options is either lose tempo through evasion or through destroying the seal, or the second one is ignoring the piece. Both of which are quite horrible. Like I said before, the whole reason why you want to do a seal is because you want to restrict your opponent's movements from playing the game. Now, if we take another example, let's say black played this move. Red has the option to seal black now. It is now whoever has initiative can seal the opponent off. Now black cannot move the cannon away, otherwise I would take it, which is viable. It's a viable option. But can his cannon move anywhere else? No. His chariot cannot move anywhere else? No. And there are some cases, some options where black just ignores this. They will just take this pin and just ignore this side. By these circumstances, red will have a advantage. One piece controlling two pieces. It's like exactly the same thing as here. But red needs to take on this opportunity, else he gets sealed off from the game. His chariot is going to get sealed off. Okay, so that's just this first example. Now, let's show some other examples about sealing and we just wrap it up. I recorded this video too many times. Let's say I play this. Now, first things first, always implement your center pawn. Always very important. With k2 plus 3, r9 equals 8, ry equals 2. Okay. I think it's not this. Let's say you play this cannon, and then I don't remember. But yeah, I'm just gonna make some nonsense up. Let's say you don't push it, you push a pawn here, or push the chariot here. By pushing this knight, trying to defend this pawn, this is a seal. This chariot seals both knight and chariot. One, the knight cannot move up, and two, if the chariot moves up like this, the knight gets taken for free. So as a result, what black needs to do is he needs to waste tempo to kick your chariot out. If let's say we push the advisor up for the plan to move it down, k2 plus 3, oops, c8 minus 1, r8 minus 4, like this, right? Red's tempo is much higher. It's more developed, his position is more developed than black. The main reason is because, let's say in terms of actual pieces being played, like your cannon, your knight, your pawns, your chariot, all aggressive pieces, black only has 1, 2, 3, 4. While red has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red has an advantage right now. Of course, black can quickly carry out by pushing the cannon here and tries to make some plays here. But this is what I mean by seal. If you have the option to seal, you should seal, but you need to do so carefully. So once the cannon moves here, I'm sure there will be some variations in some plays, but that's not for this video. I just want to show that for you to get out of this seal, first one is either evasion. You cannot evade from this chariot because this chariot is already here, so you try to break it. And by breaking it, you allow yourself to be able to develop pieces. Okay, the next one is I want to show the downsides of sealing off. Let's say I'm black and I play this. Black's pieces is getting sealed off. His knight literally cannot move out. his cannon literally cannot move, and now both of these pieces are basically tied down. If he moves away, the piece gets taken. If he moves his elephant up, his piece gets taken. So as a result, he needs to kick this chariot out before it becomes too much of a threat. Now, as a red player or a black player, you do need to be careful of this. You do need to be aware of such a scenario. Let's say red decides to play this, and for some reason he plays this move. The chariot will now be taken. It is aggressive, yes. For you to seal someone off, it is an aggressive play. And as such, there comes risk. Your chariot is now one piece inside the enemy territory. If you do not play this well, you will get restricted off. Just to give another example, let's say push this. I think he played this. Play this move. Red goes down here, pawn up here. Red will try to seal the knight up here. But I think you need to be careful in this type of scenarios. Let's say knight goes down to defend this knight. Let's say you do an ordinary development. The cannon goes here. And now you have to move stuff like, you either go back to try to continue sealing the cannons off, because now there's going to be an attack, and if you're not careful, you will lose. I'm sure there's like some type of variation. I don't like it playing like this. I think there's like one that is, the cannon goes all the way down here. If you take, wait no, let me think. I think you push the pawn first. If you push the pawn, goes here, cannon goes down here, and let's say you take it, cannon takes, now your chariot is getting attacked. You push the chariot away, elephant takes, push back. Now you are in a very deep trouble, because now double cannon is getting attacked here. Like I said, it's a very dangerous prostrate. You need to be cautious of. You are going into enemy territory. By right, in this scenario, once you are here to take like this, your chariot is basically going to get, it's getting attacked. It's a fork. And like I said, it is very dangerous for red at this moment. If he moves back, you try to go here. Double cannon, to chariot, to cannon. Something like that. It's kind of disgusting, to be honest. Disgusting in the sense that you will... it's kind of disgusting in the sense that if you're not careful, this is a type of trap that you may get yourself in, and you do need to be careful because you want to seal them off. Honestly, here red should just move back, concede, and let black goes up. But this is just a variation. But like I said, you do need to be cautious of all these traps. And these traps, if you are not careful, you will lose your pieces, and then as a result, your sealing technique will not be as effective. So sealing is quite a challenging, quite a risky move if you do not know what you're doing. That's why when people play the elephant against me, I get scared. The main reason why they play the elephant instead of, actually here, yeah, they play the elephant instead of not doing it, is because the moment the chariot moves away, the cannon wants to go down the attack already, and you don't want the pawn to be taken like this. I think there's some variation that you just don't care. Like here, you try to seal him off, he takes like this, he takes you, you take the elephant, he moves up, take the chariot back. And it's a very brutal gameplay. Very brutish. But that's why I say, you do need to be cautious of all these traps if possible. Okay, I think that should be about it for the downsides of doing sealing technique. I just want to introduce one last one. This time we play as black. There are some times that you can do sealing, and sometimes that you can incorporate some other tactics into it. For example, this one is one of my favorites. It's this one, where I push the pieces down here. There's another one that's called probing. Probing one is very interesting. So right now the black pieces are sealing the red pieces off to this line, so it cannot go to his riverbank yet. And as a result, if in the future it doesn't play this well. I mean, black can also play this option to seal him off completely. But I just want to show the other tactics. c2+2 isn't that great of a move. It's a riverbank chariot cannon. And it is a... I used to play c2+2 in my primary school days. I think I can still bully my primary school friends if I play this opening. But basically, let's say he pushed the chariot up here. Nothing too special. And let's say I want to push my... Let's say I want to push my knight up. He pushes his pawn up to like here. And now you can play this move. Firstly, because black has the lever, he can pull and push wherever red wants. That's just the virtue of having two pieces, right? He can push or pull, and he can control when he's going to like swing it aside. So this cannon has just swung from here to here, and red doesn't have much control over it. The main reason is because he only has one piece, right? It's either he moves the chariot away, and now he breaks out of the pin. So, as the person with, if you have this type of scenario, chariot, cannon, chariot, do consider these opportunities as you are the one in control of this structure, this chariot, cannon, chariot structure, and as a result, you get to make the opponent have to follow your initiative. For example, c2=9 is a brilliant move here because it's a fork. Both the chariots are getting attacked. If you trade off the chariot here, I take the chariot here. No, I take the chariot here. Let's say you take the elephant here. I take your elephant here. Check, push it up, and this will be made. Yes, yes, yes. Taking the elephant knight here is also not bad, but you do want to protect this knight, like this knight here. So that's why I didn't go in at first. And then you take it. He has to push up, so it's not as effective as if you just take the elephant and the general didn't go up. So, I mean, this is a very common one. A very common trick that I play is 半途猎手炮. Yes, I think you guys are bored of me here saying this. Let's say it doesn't push this pawn up. Let's say it pushes the knight up. Cannon here. I'm just gonna make this a quick one. Let's say it trades off like this. If the knight takes here, the chariot is basically free. It's a discover attack. Discover check. I mean discover attack, and now I get the chariot for free. Of course, in this situation, it doesn't work that well because now he gets to move back, and red is in a better position. But something similar. I just want to showcase how, because you have the cannon here, you have the lever to pull it. Another type of stuff I just want to show. Let's say you let go of the lever and you push and you get rid of the pin. He goes down here, you can immediately kill him like this. That's an option as well. So this is, I will be teaching this later on into another video, another day. But I just want to show you the power of this sealing technique. This sealing technique can also incorporate discover attacks. It can also incorporate forks, discover attacks. It can also incorporate tempo. So by pushing the cannon here, you're basically, you have the option of pulling the lever away, and as a result you can also have tempo advantage. Yes, and Google just crashed on me, so that's nice. Let's just go back to the webcam. Alright, I think that should be about it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll be going through Shogi Harbor's Xiangqi games. Yes, people have asked for it. I have content to make. Why the hell not? Please do let me know that if I'm being too harsh on you guys. Those games, I would like to ask the players. How am I going to be nice about this? There are rooms for improvement. Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a nice day, and